Floyd guarded by Skillings. Entry pass. Obioha looks for the cutter. Finds Lorient, gets inside for only two of the residue here in the front row.
It's always good to be right here in front of West Virginia students. It's always an experience. Let's just leave it at that. Good pass.
Finds the open man. Yesufu can't hit anything, and he's going to hear that from those students behind us. Carr gets an open look and knocks it down. Great start. Staff knocking down 3 threes. West Virginia 4 for 10 beyond the arc, but Baylor 7 of 13 on threes. And the Bears. DJ Thomas backs in, has the size advantage and takes advantage over Agbin.
Yeah, Agbin has, look, they're not going to run up and down and road run 94 feet. They're going to get it inside. They're going to grind it out, and defense are going to be downright stingy.
Agbin rattles in a second three.
They're blanketing him on the perimeter.
Michael Ratai into the game for Baylor, number 12 there defensively. Carr back the other way. Tough finish, but it is a finish by Isaac Williams, the fourth. To his team before, in moments like this, a slow start, Baylor taking advantage.
The biggest nightmare is when manufactured. I love the way Cameron Carr's come out there. He's just been nothing but unselfish. Number 43 in gray.
Good start by Obi Agbin. Gets another one to drop. 8 quick points for him. And Baylor on top by 10.
When you have 2 NBA draft choices, your defense tends to focus on those 2 guys, but Agbin right now, the beneficiary of that focus on those 2 NBA possibilities.
Eagle staff, nifty little dribble to get open for his first three.
But Tracy Eaglestaff, once upon a time, was the go-to guy of the North Dakota
Baylor team. Shot clock at 4 for Huff. He'll have to watch the front teeth. Agbin.
Well deflected right there.
Back out to Williams. Williams tries to create something and does. That ends the drought. It was a 9-0 run for West Virginia. And Baylor on top by 3.
Yeah, so how do you beat that? You dribble up the slack. You continue to get toward the Big 12 logo and then pass out and try again. Well-executed offense by Baylor that last possession.
Eaglestaff launches and hits a 3. 2 for 2 from outside the arc for Trayson Eaglestaff. And we're tied at 17.
You cannot go under that screen with Trayson Eaglestaff. Good luck with that.
Another Baylor turnover. Moore gives it off to Eaglestaff.
Slips, goes under the screen, splat. Know who your best player is every single possession. West Virginia recognizes it. Moore to Eaglestaff. This is going to be a cerebral half-court possession-by-possession game. Great job getting the ball inside. Scott Drew can really coach. Coming out of there.
Floyd. And finish. Chance Moore. Ratai back out to Carr. Skip it over. And the finish, floating to the basket, Dan Skillings Jr. Trying hard to get it inside. Won't drop down for Yesufu. Skillings fighting on the glass. Another opportunity here for Baylor.
Now, Skillings has been getting hit and hit and hit again, but he stayed with it to get the offensive glass for another possession.
Carr launches a deep three, counted and one.
This is probably your third most talented athletic player. You got a pretty good roster.
Skillings trying to show some offense, and he rattles it in for 3.
There he is with the ball.
In his hands right now, gives it up to Ratai. Back for Carr. Carr with a team-high 9 points. Give him 11. Cam Carr, good bounce-back performance so far here today.
Cameron Carr just so explosive. Boy, Baylor's got weapons. They are hard to guard.
Ratai fed inside. Skillings thought about it. Ratai looks down at the line and drains another Baylor 3. Carr trying to stay hot, and he does. 13 for Cam Carr, averaging just under 20.
At about the 15, 14-minute mark of this game, but they have really settled down.
Skillings got his defender in the air. Great adjustment to give Baylor their largest lead of the game. He's got it against Eaglestaff. Good dish inside, but taken away. Good defense by Floyd. Into the hands of Huff, looking for the lob right in front of the rim. Great catch, great finish, Lorient. Second chance here for Floyd in West Virginia. Huff blocked on the take by Williams. West Virginia ball. We're tied with 7 on the shot clock. Skillings on the drive.
Textbook West Virginia defense. Ross Hodge wants him to go.
Yesufu back on defense. 3 on the way is good. Lorient buries the 3.
I learned a lesson on that question.
Yes.
Never turn your play-by-play guy into an analyst.
Why is that?
Because you just keep going. You're right, though. You're right. You're right. No, you're right.
Looking for a stop. Once again, shot clock winding down. Agbim, strong take for 2. Remember, he had those quick. Yesufu off the dribble to the basket. Blocked and last touched by West Virginia. Baylor basketball.
Can't score offensive rebounds, become premium. Baylor known for their ability to get it off the glass.
Williams has it. Shot clock at 5. Williams, Yesufu to beat the clock.
I love his name on the floor, Yesufu, right there. No doubt as to who's making a difference in his home country.
On the follow, that ends a scoring drought of 7.5 minutes for West Virginia.
The West Virginia bench asking for some help right here, and they need it. Boy, we are getting down to very few possessions in this game. West Virginia must score here.
Moore has an opening and scores. 7 on the shot clock. Agbim tries again and hits again.
Scott Drew went to the wall again. Agbim's been the guy in the first half, and now in the second half, they got him a touch again. Well executed, well coached basketball team.
Floater will drop from Lorient. And a timeout called by West Virginia.
Or put Baylor on the free throw line, almost a steal.
Huff sent it back, Agbim. Carr looking for the dunk. Will get the layup. 8-point Baylor lead. 1 minute to go. Lid still on the basket for Huff. Powell spikes it down. Picked up by Agbim. Yesufu. Cherry on top. Dropped by West Virginia.
And remember, Baylor in 2014 was 1-6 to open up conference play.
Williams to the basket for 2 more.
They came into this game 1-7. That 2014 team went to the Sweet 16. Can Scott Drew do it again? I wouldn't bet against him.
Final basket of the game is scored by West Virginia, but it's a big road win in the Big 12 for the Baylor Bears. 63-53 the final.